beautiful lovelies. You are welcome back to Heleric's World. If you are new here, you are welcome. Now, if you are thinking about moving to Switzerland to work, or you are already here and you are looking for a job, this video is for you. Because in today's video, we are going to be talking about the most in-demand jobs and skills in Switzerland this year, 2025. There are actually several jobs in demand, but I decided to pick the 5 most relevant ones. So whether you are a student, or you recently relocated here, or you are planning to change your career, it is important to know the jobs that are in demand in the country, because this will help you to know the direction you should be heading towards and then stand out anytime you are applying for such jobs. So guys, if you have been following up with the world news, you would have known that Switzerland has one of the strongest economies in Europe. But just like many countries, it was affected by the pandemic of 2020. But due to its wealth and strong health system, Switzerland was able to recover better than many other countries. Now, by 2021 and 2022, restrictions were lifted and gradually people started returning to work. However, more and more people have been joining the workforce lately. A lot of French and the Portuguese, the Italians, and many other Europeans have been trooping into Switzerland massively through the borders to work in the country. And that means that there is a growing competition for the available jobs. So, for you to stand out among other applicants, you must know what skills are needed the most in the country. By that, I mean the jobs that are high in demand here in Switzerland. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Top 5 in-demand skills and jobs in Switzerland. The first one is engineering. Engineering is one of the most in-demand fields in Switzerland this year. Switzerland is known for its beautiful landscapes and high standards of infrastructure. So in order to keep everything running smoothly, the roads, the bridges, tunnels, buildings, water system, skilled engineers are needed more than ever to help design and build infrastructures like the railways, the dams, the tunnels, and the public transport systems. In fact, there is a high demand for engineers across Switzerland, especially in areas like construction, city planning, and the environment. So if you're thinking about working in this sector, you should know that engineering jobs in Switzerland are not only well paid, but also they give you the chance to shape, fix, and beautify the country. So if you have technical skills and you also have love for building, planning, or problem solving, this might just be the perfect path for you. They need chemical engineers who will work with chemicals, food, medicine, and energy, and would help companies to create a safer and more efficient way of producing everyday products. Electrical engineers are also highly sought for in Switzerland to help fix the power system and electronics in the country, ranging from the large energy plants to the tiny circuits in medical devices or computers, especially with the high rise of smart technology and renewable energy. Their skills are needed both in the public services and in the private companies. So to work as an engineer in Switzerland, you usually need a university degree or a technical diploma in engineering or in a related field. You must be skilled in mathematics, physics, and computer software. And then you need to have a strong spirit of teamwork, creativity, and problem-solving skills. And for the language skills, you should have at least a B1 proficiency in German language or French, depending on the region where you are seeking to work. Any of these two will be okay because your ability to speak one of the language will help you to work better with the local teams and the legal and consulting firm for technical advice. Next is the healthcare, the heart of Switzerland workforce. Working in the healthcare means making a real difference in people's lives. It is emotionally rewarding, well paid, and also in demand. And in Switzerland, where quality of life and patient care are top priority, you will be joining one of the best medical systems in the world. It is no longer news that Switzerland is urgently looking for healthcare professionals. In fact, it is not a surprise. The country has an aging population and a strong healthcare system. There is a constant need for for qualified nurses, doctors, caregivers, midwives, and hospital staff. Even before the COVID-19, Switzerland had one of the best healthcare systems in the world, but the pandemic showed just how important healthcare workers truly are. Now, more than ever, the country is investing in hiring and training more people in the medical field. So, the jobs in the healthcare sector in high demand are nurses, especially the intensive care nurses, the ICU nurses in particular, are vital because they care for patients in life-threatening conditions. Switzerland is facing shortage in the nursing sector. Nurses are needed in the hospitals, the elderly care home, rehabilitation centers, and clinic midwives. As we know, midwives play a special role in maternity wards, clinics, and home birth setting. They support mothers during pregnancy, childbirth, and postnatal care, with many women choosing personalized birthing options. Qualified midwives are in great demand. Next are the hospital administrators. We tend to forget about this great set of people, those who keep the hospitals running smoothly. They manage budget, staff, patient schedules, and ensure that the hospital's legal and health standards are maintained. It is a great role for people with organizational and leadership skills. Now comes the doctors and specialists. General practitioners and specialists like pediatrics, cardiologists, and psychiatrists are highly sought after, especially in rural and less populated areas in Switzerland. Care homes and home care services need compassionate caregivers to help elderly and disabled patients with daily living activities like eating, washing, mobility, medications, and that is where the role of the caregivers come in. So now, in order to work in the healthcare sector as a medical doctor, a nurse, or other medical practitioner, you need a recognized qualification from Switzerland or an officially validated foreign diploma. I made a video some time ago. I will leave that video in the comment section and also on the screen on how to get your foreign diplomas validated in Switzerland. You will also need medical training or a diploma, for instance, from nursing school, midwifery program, health assistant certification, and the list goes on. And now we're going to talk about language once again. You will need the language skills. Most healthcare institutions require you to speak um, at least a B1 or B2 level in German or French, depending on the canton where you intend to work. And we must not forget, you must have a caring attitude, you must be patient, be able to work in a team, and you have the ability to work under pressure. So the industry hiring in healthcare are the public and private hospitals, the nursing and the elderly care homes, the home care agencies, the pharmaceutical companies and health clinics, the government health programs, and schools. The third on the list is the trade or manual job, which is the backbone of Switzerland's economy. Switzerland is always growing, from new homes and apartment buildings to roads, hospitals, and schools. One interesting thing I notice here in Switzerland is that construction projects are always happening everywhere. You may want to choose a trade career in Switzerland as a result of its high demand, good salary, and the security of that kind of job. These jobs are needed all across the country, both in big cities and in small towns. And they often earn very competitive salaries, especially those with experience. And for job security, these are jobs that can't easily be replaced by machines or computers because people always need someone who will fix a pipe, wire a house, build a new office. So they are always in need of manual workers. So they will need the carpenters to build furniture and other woodworks. The technicians are needed for maintenance of heating and air conditioning systems. The plumbers also for the installation and repairs of water system in homes and buildings. And to make sure our homes and businesses have clean water and working toilets. Welders are needed to join metal parts together, which is essential for building bridges, machineries, and even trains. These professionals are the ones who make things work. None of these can be done without skilled workers. So you can work in construction, in real estate development, environmental and infrastructural projects, government and public services, including private homes and companies. Now, before I go further, please do me a favor, us, and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so. And hit the bell notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Okay? Thank you. So, as I was saying, manual jobs are not considered as low-level jobs in Switzerland. In fact, they are respected, valued, and in high demand. Tradespeople like plumbers, electricians, carpenters, and welders play a key role in building and maintaining the country. These jobs may not always get the spotlight, but they are essential. And in 2025, they are in very high demand. And so choosing a trade can lead to a stable career, good income, and even the chance to develop your own business. Many people start as apprentices and learn on the job. You don't have you don't always need a university degree in order to work before you can work in this sector. Just motivation, hard work, and willingness to learn is just enough. Next is the web development and IT. Let's talk about the digital world. This is one of the fastest growing job areas in Switzerland right now. So whether you are designing websites, managing data, or protecting computer systems, tech professionals are needed more than ever. So if you know how to write code, design websites, or manage content online, this field will open many doors for you. Examples of skills that are in demand here are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and also website design, content management systems like WordPress. Attention to detail is necessary in this sector, and also your creativity. As more businesses move online, especially after the pandemic, companies in cities like Zurich, Bern, and Geneva are searching for people with digital and technical skills to keep up with the modern needs. Your role may be as web developer, a front-end coder who builds the part of websites people interact with, or a content manager who needs to keep websites updated and organized. These roles are important because every company today needs an online presence, from hospitals to hotels, schools, shops, the list goes on. Number 5 is the information technology, IT. If you love working with computers, solving problems, or being part of the digital future, web development and IT are smart career choices, and Switzerland has plenty of opportunities waiting for you. This country loves precision and data. Tech jobs are growing faster than many other fields. In fact, they are high in demand. They need professionals who would set up and manage their computer systems, network, and security. They will need your services to help manage internet networks, organize large amounts of data, and help others to solve technical problems. And you will earn a good salary. One good thing about IT jobs is the flexibility options. You can choose to work from home, in an office, or even freelance. Alternatively, you can work in tech companies, banks, and insurance firms, schools, universities, government offices, and retail online shops. So these are the top 5 skills and jobs in demand in Switzerland in 2025. Thank you for watching to the end of this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so, and do like and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one. Love from Hilaric's World.